One single set of photos was all it took to send Shania Twain back into the center of global conversation, and within hours the internet was divided between shock, admiration, and disbelief. But what exactly did people think they saw, and why did a simple fashion moment suddenly turn into a worldwide debate about confidence, image, and aging in the public eye? Before you jump to conclusions, there is a deeper story here that rarely makes it past the headlines. To understand why this moment spread so quickly, you need to remember who Shania Twain is in the minds of millions. She isn't just a country music star. She is a symbol of reinvention. A woman who rose from hardship, personal loss, and industry doubt to become one of the best-selling artists of all time. Her music carried emotional weight because it came from lived experience, not manufactured fame. That's why people feel so connected to her, even decades later. So when a bold, unexpected fashion appearance surfaced online, it didn't just become a style conversation. It became a cultural flashpoint. As images circulated, social media did what it always does. Context disappeared. Captions became exaggerated. Angles were cropped in ways that told only half the story. And suddenly, a carefully chosen outfit meant for a public appearance was transformed into something far more controversial than reality suggested. But here is where the story becomes more complicated than the headlines admit. Was the reaction truly about the outfit itself, or about how society reacts when women in the public eye refuse to age quietly? The emotional tension underneath this moment is not new. For years, Shania Twain has lived through public scrutiny that often focuses more on appearance than achievement. Yet she has consistently pushed forward with a sense of self-assurance that feels earned, not performed. After surviving personal heartbreak, rebuilding her voice after illness, and stepping back into the spotlight later in life, she represents something far more powerful than a viral image can capture. Still, the internet is rarely kind to complexity. One moment you are celebrated as an icon, the next you are dissected frame by strangers who have never walked in your shoes. And that raises a difficult question. Why does confidence in women so often become controversy instead of celebration? Why is self-expression met with judgment rather than understanding? As the conversation intensified, something important was overlooked. Shania Twain did not respond with panic or retreat. She continued moving forward with the same calm control that has defined her career for decades. No dramatic explanations. No attempt to chase approval. Just a quiet refusal to let public opinion dictate her identity. And sometimes, that silence speaks louder than any headline ever could. The emotional peak of this story isn't about what was worn or what was said online. It's about the gap between perception and reality, between who a celebrity is and who the world expects them to remain. In that space, misunderstanding grows quickly, and truth becomes secondary to attention. In the end, this moment reveals something larger about fame itself. It shows how quickly admiration can turn into criticism when people forget that public figures are still human beings evolving in real time. And maybe the real lesson is simple, but uncomfortable. Confidence doesn't always need permission, and growth does not ask for approval.